back in a different setup today. This is one of my many beautiful bookshelves that I have, that we have in our house. We're avid book readers. So today's video is a roundup of the year. I did one of these last year and it performed really, really well. Apparently you guys really liked hearing my opinions on trends that can stay in the previous year. But I also wanted to do one of my favourites for this year. So we've got the good and the bad. Because I do want to spread positivity as much as I can, but I want to spread truth. So you can't just be saying, oh, this was good and this was good and this was good. There are some things where we just need to say, no. So in an effort to give you truth, I'll be giving you 2 videos that are roundup of 2018, specifically in the dance world. My favourite things for 2018. There are no raindrops on roses or whiskers on kittens in this list. Bit of musical theatre humour there for you. Now, 2 disclaimers. 1, these are not things specifically that only happened in 2018 or that were released this year. These are just things that I discovered this year, that I used this year, whatever. Number 2, favourite is subjective. That word is subjective. It doesn't mean I think it's the best thing, it's just the thing that I love the most for whatever reason. There's less criteria when it comes to favourite. So as an example, when I'm adjudicating, when I'm judging dance competitions, I do not look for my favourite, okay? I have a list of criteria that I look for and I base it on that so that I can find the best. The best is not necessarily your favourite. Okay, so my favourite comp that I adjudicated out of 2018, this was a tough one. So the comp that I had, just the best time, in so many ways the best time, was definitely the Coffs Harbour and District Dancer Stedford. The Solos week. I was fortunate enough to do their groups weekend last year and then got invited back for their solos week, which was a little bit more week. But okay, so first of all, why was it my favourite? First of all, Coffs Harbour is stunning. Stunning. If you saw my vlog, well, I ended up doing 2 vlogs because I was there for so long, but also because it was just amazing. If you saw my vlog, I had a view, it was beach. I was on the beach. I walked past the beach to get to the theatre every day. It was amazing. The talent there is extraordinary. Absolutely extraordinary for a relatively small area. Whoa, amazing talent. Some of the best dancers of the year, not just my favourite, but some of the best dancers, the highest quality solo dancers of the year that I saw were at that Stedford. If I had to do a top 10, I would say at least 3, probably 4 were from that particular Stedford. It was incredible. The committee was so beautiful and welcoming, which I do find is something that the Stedford type events have. They're just such a close-knit unit. They're beautiful. I got to take Kiara with me as my scribe, so I got to share it with her, which was amazing. It was just beautiful. But definitely the single greatest moment of that whole day, of that whole Stedford for me, was the masterclass day. All the masterclasses were just so great, and I said this in my vlog, but I was super nervous the night before because the standard was so good, and I just had this real confidence crisis the night before of who am I to teach these kids, to give a masterclass. And they were just so beautiful and welcoming and so open to the weird and wonderfully crazy and different things that I do in a class. I don't think I'm that different, but I know I'm different to a lot of the trends that have been going around the last few years. But in particular, I want to mention senior jazz. If you're watching this and you're in that senior jazz masterclass, please know how important that class was to me. It was so special. Every moment of it. You girls you just soaked it up so much, and I didn't think a jazz class could affect me so much. Normally it's, your contemporary and when we get all arty, but that was just to explore that beautiful musical West Side Story with you girls and just to have you understand. I could see that you all understood that reining it in a bit is just gonna, I could talk about that class for like 3 videos, but to the girls that were in that class, thank you. Thank you for a highlight of my year. Thank you. So we're going into something different. My favourite body product. Now, I'm not a beauty guru or anything like that, but I do enjoy cosmetics. Now, my favourite body product, so not really a makeup-y thing, but my cousin got me into these. she, unfortunately, like me, suffers from hyperhidrosis, which is excessive sweating. And it's a medical condition. It's not just, oh, I'm really sweaty. But I think this is a really good product to share for dancers, because we just put ourselves in situations where even if you don't have hyperhidrosis, you're probably going to sweat a lot. I've seen quite a few, or I've noticed a few teacher pages and dance parent pages that I'm on on Facebook mentioning these kinds of things, and it's not just sweat in the underarms. That's kind of easy to deal with-ish. It's, you know, what do you do about sweaty feet? Do you just put a deodorant on it? Hyperhidrosis doesn't affect the whole body necessarily. I get it specifically in my face really badly. So this no sweat, you put it on the night before. You don't put it on the day of. And they have a hands and feet variety as well. Now, just disclaimer, these are pretty heavy going, harsh products, so I'm not recommending everyone go out and use them. You don't spray it all over your face. I use a cotton, the cotton rounds, makeup rounds, spray, blah, 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 on. And it's been really good. It hasn't cured my hyperhidrosis, but it has made such a huge effect. So if you are a sweaty Betty more than everybody else, and you're just like, why am I don't work harder than everyone else, I just sweat more. Give these a go. Check with your doctor or dermatologist first if you have skin issues as well. My favorite makeup products. Honourable mention to this guy here mine's broken. I can't believe it broke. If you are Australian based like me, I apologise for recommending a product that we don't have here in Australia. Wet n Wild is the brand. This is it's called Mega Glow. I don't see it as glowy. That's actually one of the reasons I love this for stage. But anyway, it's a contouring palette. Now what this is really good for is giving you definition in the face without giving you harsh lines. It blends really well. Just remember, your stage makeup is different to your daytime makeup, and it's different again to Instagram makeup. Instagram makeup is its own little world. And the other really great thing is it comes in different shades. You don't just get this, okay? So if you've got a deeper skin tone, and then not many people lighter than me, but if you are lighter, I think there is even one lighter than this. So honourable mention, Wet n Wild's Mega Glow palette. But my number one favourite for the year, beauty product for stage, is this NYX Liquid Suede Lip, and it's a metallic. They call it a metallic matte, which I think is stupid because if it's metallic, it's not. But anyway, beautiful. The colour is amazing. It's called, what's it called, Modern Maven or something like that. I don't have my glasses on. Yeah, it's called Modern Maven, but I actually call it Roxy because it reminds me of just the perfect, like, deeper red for like Chicago, something fussy, sexy like that. If you don't want like a brighter red, if you want something a deeper tone, this is just like, I'll swatch it for you. It's gorgeous. I love it. And lasting wise, these are really good. Live swatches. Oh, it's beautiful. I really, really love it. I wouldn't recommend putting this on a little kid, but yeah, Modern Maven NYX Metallic Liquid Suede Lipstick. I just broke it! Ah! Oh, okay, I didn't actually fully break it. Oh my god. This part came off. Oh well, who cares? The lipstick's not broken. Okay. Go award. Alright. My favourite dance YouTube video of the year. Claudia Dean, you know I love her. If you're a regular on this show, you know that I love Claudia Dean. She's amazing. But her Can I Still Dance videos were so great. She did I think three of them, but the first one was really good. She got her assistant to download some, to get a few clips of steps, and was then like, oh, let's see if I can do it. And she hadn't done a class for like 4 years apparently, but she's constantly teaching. Like the woman does like 60 hours a week of teaching or something ridiculous like that. So of course she can still dance. She's amazing. But she was comparing herself to when she finished her professional career at the Royal Ballet. So she's comparing herself to like the highest possible level. And she's like, oh, that wasn't so good. Oh, but she wasn't so self-deprecating the whole way through that she was just like, oh, that was awful, that was awful. She was really quiet. She was like, oh yeah, I did that, yay. It was so good, and she's beautiful, and it inspired me to, I didn't do a Can I Still Dance video. I thought about doing it, but for me, like, I'm a lot older than Claudia, and it has been a lot longer time. But it's a great video, so I'll link that below. Go and watch it. Claudia's awesome, and this was a really fun way to see her doing a lot more in her videos than just the dancers she works with. So thank you for the entertainment, Claudia. Okay, my favourite dance shoes. Definitely still MDM's ballet shoes. I love them. I love them. As a flat-footed dancer, you can't go past them, but their technology is brilliant. But the other thing I love about MDM, which makes them more a this year type favourite for me, is their commitment to the dance industry. They're amazing. They listen to what the dancers want and need, and they respond with products that work for dancers. But they also, I'm not going to cry because I don't do crying, but I'm going to get emotional. I posted on a Facebook dance teacher page to see, and a dance parent page in Australia, to see if anybody had a particular size tan jazz shoe for my niece. My sister-in-law is a single mum with 2 kids, one of whom dances. Any single parents out there know that it's hard to pay for anything, but for dancing it's even harder because it's so expensive, and the shoes are so expensive. And my sister-in-law realised with about 4 days till the concert that my niece Keisha, who does Secret Life of Twins with me, that her shoes were the wrong colour. They were black, and it's so, you can't paint black ones. You can, but they look awful. And she asked me, she said, Claire, is there any way you can help? Because new shoes in Australia, new jazz shoes, $50, and roughly, and that's a lot to a single mum at Christmas time. So I was like, leave it with me, let me see what I can do. Not only did I have so many people reach out and say, I'll check the studio second-hand box, let me see what I can find for you. I wasn't asking for people to give me shoes, I was asking for either borrowing them or buying them second-hand so that we could get them cheaper. I had so many people offer me shoes from their second-hand box, like if they're the right size you can have them, that kind of thing. But then I got a DM sent to me from a woman that I have had pencil for me a couple of times, Lanny Douglas, who's such a champion of the dance industry here in Australia. A dance parent who's now just involved in the comp scene and all that sort of stuff. She's beautiful, and she does costumes, amazing costumes. Anyway, Lanny knew some people at MDM. All it took was one phone call to their Melbourne people, and they're like, yeah, sure, she can have the shoes. Have them. And because they were just so supportive. They were just so, yeah, this kid needs shoes, this mum needs help, let's keep people dancing. It got me. So MDM, thank you for that, and I do seriously love your shoes. Aside from, they didn't want anything in return. They didn't want me to do a video or a shout out or anything like that, but it just further cements why they're such an amazing company, and they're available worldwide. Get your feet in some MDMs because they're incredible. My favourite dancewear retailer or brand kind of thing. So this one is definitely where that whole my favourite is not necessarily the best. This is not the best quality of dancewear, but going off the back of, you know, single parent trying to get their kid through dancing, if money is an issue for you with dancewear, then there's a company in Australia, Best and Less, and they stock, it used to be, I think it was Live to Dance was the brand, but now they've got Mango Dance, and they've got a sportswear line for kids, Elite Action Sports. And their stuff is amazing. It's so cute and it's cheap. So if you want your kid to have some really cute stuff to wear to class, if uniform allows it, but you just can't afford to be buying Energetics and Capezio and excuse me, Energetics and Capezio, who I think are 2 of the best brands, if you can't afford to be buying that all the time, especially if your kid dances more than once a week where you're high rotation, too much washing, then go to somewhere like Best and Less. They've got such a great variety of stuff and really good for just like these cute little shorts, great for hip hop stuff, but these leggings, oh my god, I love them, they're amazing. And they are decent quality. I wouldn't say they're the best quality, but they're decent quality, and for like $12, $15, $8 for whatever, it's so good. Love what they're doing. Favourite social media dance account for 2018, Stephen McRae's Instagram account. If you are not following him, do it. Do it. He's beautiful. He is Australian, but he is a principal dancer at the Royal Ballet, and his Insta is just, it's a combination of his dance life and his family life, and his wife is also a dancer with the Royal Ballet, so ballet is just in their life. Beautiful account, stunning children. Can you just check out his daughter is my style goals, like seriously, I want to be her. Stephen McRae on Insta, follow him, amazing. Favourite makeup retailer. So when I thought about this, I wasn't thinking about my favourite for me and my everyday makeup. I was thinking about my favourite for dancers and dance parents. So you're not wanting to get things that are like lots and lots of singles, and you want value for money, but you want it to be good colour payoff, especially in the eyeshadows. And in Australia, Sportsgirl. I am by their makeup range. Like, what the? There's a lot of it reminds me of dupes for ColorPop. Now, American viewers, you might be thinking, well, why do you need to dupe ColorPop? Because it's so cheap anyway. Yeah, we don't get it here. We have to, for an Australian to get ColorPop, you have to pay the conversion rate plus shipping to get it here, which makes it quite a pricey item. What ColorPop does well are those Super Shock shadows, and some of the eyeshadow palettes at Sportsgirl were totally on par with the Super Shocks. I was, oh, so good. Now I haven't tried everything from the range, but their bronzy eyeshadow palettes are just perfect for stage. I really love to do a tutorial on it for you, but give me time to earn some, we're gonna get the cash together to do it. But yeah, Sportsgirl, great makeup retailer here in Australia. But if you're in the States, then I'd stick with ColorPop are great for makeup. So my last two kind of go hand in hand. My favorite dance accessory or product is not a specifically made for dance product, but my husband texted me when he was away working at a comic convention. That's his sort of side job when he's not firefighting. I know, how cool. And he said, would you like a bag that has built-in speakers? Like a handbag that has built-in speakers? And I texted him back, why would you even need to ask? I'm a dance teacher. Yes! Yes, I want that! If you are of the 80s, even early 90s generation, just prepare yourself for the fabulousness of this bag. I barely fit in the frame because this bag is such a big bag. It easily fits a laptop. Easily. It's not your big, massive duffel bag type thing. It is more of a tote, but it's sturdy. And these speakers are real. They work. They work. They're not Bluetooth. They're plug-in ones, but they're incredible. They run on batteries, just your standard double I's. Lovely bag, shoulder bag. It is my oh my, can you imagine going to comp with this and like practicing in your change room, not having to bring a big, whatever. It's so multitasking. Well done bag, well done. It's even got little pockets inside. I don't even know if you'll be able to see it. It's even got the pockets inside to put the battery pack, and you could put your iPad in there whilst you, stop it, so good. I'm obsessed with it. I won't show you how much space is in there because I'm a mess and there's so much crap in here, but so good. And finally, I'm going to share with you my favorite dance performance of the year. Now, because I've got two kids. I live about 40 minutes from the largest town here. Oh, that was the sound coming from my speakers. Yeah, I don't get to go to shows. I would love to, but I don't get to see live performances in Melbourne because it's far too expensive, just putting it out there. And I'd love to, but I can't. So when I looked for my favourite dance performance, I looked online. I took into account movies, and I did keep this one specific to 2018. And my favourite 2018 dance performance... I was going to say, oh, I better stop, otherwise I'll get demonetized. Yeah, like my videos are monetized anyway, unless I can get up to 1,000 subscribers. I ain't getting no money from AdSense. Anyway, my favourite dance performance is this whole clip is just spectacularly brilliant and ironic and funny and I love it. I love the movie that it came from. I love the singer. I love the dancer in it. Ashes, Celine Dion for the Deadpool 2 soundtrack, featuring the dance stylings of Deadpool, played by Giannis Marshall. And I actually guessed, oh wow. This transition from Ryan Reynolds walking around as Deadpool to Giannis as Deadpool is just stunning. It's so good. I remember watching it the first day it came out and I was just like, stop it, so good. I guessed that it was Giannis watching it before it was released, that it was him, before I knew it was actually him. And I was sitting there and I've gone to my husband, I've gone, oh, that's Giannis Marshall. No one walks like that in heels. Nobody walks like him. Sorry, the ring. Oh, look at that butt. So good. He just knows how to move it. Whole shape. So good. Yeah, that is just beautiful. The dancing is beautiful. Celine is just so wonderfully self-deprecating in it, and she does her power pull. It's so funny and just wonderful. Love it. Okay, so that is my roundup of my favourite things in the dance world for 2018. Be sure to watch my trends that can day in 2018 video, which essentially is my worst things of 2018. Okay, thanks very much for watching, guys. Hit the thumbs up button if you had fun watching this and if you agreed with any of my favourites for the year, and share in the comments below your favourites under these categories in the dance world for the year. Share your favourite products and dance companies, all that sort of stuff, okay? Love you heaps, guys. See you in the next one. Bye.